What if I told you there is a forbidden gospel where Jesus doesn't talk about churches, rules, or rituals, but instead speaks like a mystic? A text that opens with a line that sounds more like a coded warning than scripture. These are the hidden words. Whoever finds their meaning will not taste death. Not whoever believes, not whoever obeys, but whoever understands. This is the Gospel of Thomas. And whether you see it as forbidden truth, spiritual poetry, or a mirror for your own mind, one thing is certain. It doesn't comfort you. It wakes you up. Now, I'm not here to tell you what to believe. I'm here to walk you through why this text feels so unsettling and so powerful. Because Thomas doesn't read like a normal gospel. There's no Christmas story, no crucifixion scene, no resurrection narrative, just sayings, sharp, strange, sometimes beautiful, sometimes disturbing. And if you listen closely, a pattern emerges, a message hidden in plain sight. So let's open the scroll. One of the first lines hits like a riddle. Whoever seeks should not stop seeking until he finds. When he finds, he will be disturbed. When he is disturbed, he will marvel, and then he will rule over all. Think about that sequence. Seek, find, get shaken, marvel, become free. It's almost like the text is saying, real truth doesn't feel nice at first. It doesn't stroke your ego. It doesn't protect your illusions. It doesn't let you stay asleep. It disturbs you because it pulls the rug out from under the identity you've been clinging to. And only after that, you reach wonder. That's the first key learning of Thomas. Truth isn't meant to entertain you. It's meant to transform you. If you're only looking for spiritual content that feels warm and cozy, Thomas will feel like fire. Now here's where Thomas becomes dangerous, at least to any system that survives on control. Jesus says, if your leaders say, the kingdom is in the sky, the birds will get there before you. If they say, it is in the sea, the fish will get there before you. The kingdom is inside you, and it is all around you. That is not a small statement. It's saying, stop outsourcing the divine. Stop chasing heaven like it's a distant location. Stop letting someone else stand between you and God. Because what you're searching for was never far away. It was always closer than your next breath. The kingdom isn't a destination. It's a state of being. And once you hear that, you can't unhear it. Because now the question becomes terrifyingly personal. If the kingdom is inside you, what does it mean that you haven't seen it yet? Thomas comes back again and again to one theme. Know yourself. If you know yourselves, you will be known. And you will understand you are children of the living Father. But if you do not know yourselves, you dwell in poverty. And you are that poverty. Notice how brutal that is. Poverty here isn't about money. It's about inner emptiness, disconnection, a life lived through masks. Thomas is basically saying, if you don't know who you are, you'll spend your whole life begging reality to give you what was already yours. And then comes another line that feels like a spiritual warning. Recognize what is in front of your face, and what is hidden will be revealed. Translation? Stop waiting for cosmic secrets. Start paying attention. Because the hidden truth isn't hidden by distance. It's hidden by distraction. Self-knowledge is the doorway. Without it, everything else is noise. In your text, the disciples ask the classic religious questions. Should we fast? How should we pray? What foods should we observe? And Jesus responds in a way that destroys the whole performance. Do not lie. Do not do what you hate. Everything is revealed before the face of truth. And then, what goes into your mouth will not defile you. What comes out of your mouth will defile you. That line is razor sharp. It means your rituals don't cleanse you. Your inner state does. Your words, your intent, your honesty, your integrity when nobody's watching. Spirituality isn't what you perform, it's what you embody. Not what you eat, not what you wear, not what you claim. What comes out of you. Then Thomas drops one of its strangest sayings. Blessed is the lion the human eats, and the lion becomes human. Cursed is the human the lion eats, and the lion becomes human. This is symbolic, but it's powerful. The lion is the wild force inside you. Fear, hunger, rage, lust, addiction, ego. You can consume it, transform it, integrate it, or it consumes you. Either way, the lion becomes human, meaning it becomes your life. It becomes your choices, your personality, your destiny. Master your inner beast, or it will quietly become your master. And that's why Thomas doesn't feel like a bedtime story. It feels like a mirror. Over and over, the sayings keep repeating one message in different images. A wise fisherman chooses the one big fish over many small ones. A merchant sells everything for a single pearl. A treasure lies hidden in a field, but most people never know it's there. It's the same lesson again and again. Life will drown you in small fish. Little distractions, little dramas, little desires, and you can spend decades busy without ever being awake. But the wise one chooses the single thing that matters, the real treasure. The truth is simple but not easy. Stop chasing everything. Choose what is real. Here's the part people don't like. Thomas has Jesus say he didn't come to bring peace, but division. Not because truth is violent, but because truth separates what's real from what's fake. When you genuinely wake up, your old life doesn't always survive it. Some friendships can't follow you. Some identities collapse. Some beliefs burn. That's why the text says, I have thrown fire into the world, and I guard it until it blazes. Awakening often starts as discomfort. The fire comes before the freedom. And then Thomas delivers the quiet, terrifying conclusion. The kingdom of the Father is spread out upon the earth, and people do not see it. So the tragedy isn't that God is absent. The tragedy is that we're blind, not because we're cursed, not because we're rejected, but because we're distracted, numbed, trapped in a trance of tomorrow. And Thomas keeps whispering the same invitation. Stop looking far away. Stop asking for permission. Stop waiting for someday. Look within, look now, and seek until you find. So here's the real question the Gospel of Thomas leaves you with. If the kingdom is inside you and all around you, what would have to change in your life for you to actually see it? If you want, in the next video I can go even deeper and break down the most shocking sayings one by one with the hidden patterns behind them. If that interests you, subscribe and write a comment. Kingdom within, so I know to continue this series. Because some words don't just teach you, they wake you up.